Hey everyone, it is Brian Kaz here. If you can hear my voice and see my screen, just say basically a quick yes in the chat box so I know I'm not basically talking to myself, which is always a plus. All right. All right. Lots of yeses. All right. Good. Um, One time I actually did a call where it actually took me up about 5 minutes in until I realized that no one could actually hear or see me, which is why I always ask now. All right. So without further ado, we have a pretty exciting call and a pretty exciting offer where you can get some free stuff here. This will be all about why not running Facebook ads is holding you back big time, and also why I'm letting you, actually essentially try out our automated Facebook software and get our Facebook ads course for free. So there's nothing that you'll have to buy or basically pay a cent for right now. So once again, my name is Brian Kaz, and without further ado, we'll get this show on the road. And on top of all that, I'll also basically teach you the reasons why basically people often tend to fail when it essentially comes to Facebook ads. So there's a lot of reasons why a lot of people fail. Maybe some of you have tried and not done as well as you thought, and that's actually a very common thing. And then we'll also share 3 ways that you can profit off of it. So once you know how to run Facebook ads and all that, there's multiple different ways that you can profit off it. It's not just running ads to something that you sell, although you certainly can. There's multiple ways that you can make a lot of money off that once you know how. So I think this will really basically open your eyes up to all the opportunities out there while help you basically avoid a lot of the pitfalls that a lot of others make. So that's right. Before you begin to think that I'm actually going to sell you Facebook, a Facebook ads course, or basically pitch you some really expensive software or anything like that, I want you to know right now that not only will you be able to actually try out our very powerful Facebook ad automation tool for free, but you'll actually get our $997 Facebook ads A to Z essentially training course for free. So you won't have to pay anything. That will all be free right there. So I don't want you to even worry about that. As well as you also get free bonuses of ad templates, super secret methods to get insanely cheap sales and leads, and other free software and resources. Again, all for free. You won't have to pay a cent now. And again, this is entirely all for free. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Lots of good info, on this call right here, as well as an opportunity to jump on this. But before I do all that, I want you to pay very close attention to what I'm about to basically teaching you here to truly open your eyes to what you could be doing now to earn big time and why you want to be advertising on Facebook, even if you're brand new with no product or list now. Fair enough? I'm literally bribing you to get your attention for a little bit. So I think that's a pretty sweet deal. Hopefully you agree. So let me ask you guys a question, and you can basically type a 1 or a 2 in the chat box. Who here has ever run any ads at all on Facebook, even if it was only like $5? If you have run ads, if you could basically type in a 1. If you have not, if you could type in a 2, that'd be great. All right, seeing a decent mix, lots of 1s and lots of 2s. Okay, good. And they keep on coming in. All right. So the next question is, of those who have run Facebook ads, who has made at least, a decent profit from that? So who has made at least a decent profit from running Facebook ads? If you could type in a 3, if so. All right. I'm seeing some, but a lot less than those that have said that they've run Facebook ads. And, that's what I probably expected. So the vast majority of people who run ads on Facebook often report back, like you, how they've just lost basically tons of money. And those who haven't tried yet are either afraid of losing money or think that it's way too basically complicated or technical for them to do. But there's literally the opportunity with Facebook ads to be an overnight success, faster than anything else out there. Now, there's lots of different ways to, grow your business or start a business or make money online, and there's a lot of great ways. But with Facebook ads, if you know what you're doing, you literally can be an overnight success with it, because you can get almost as much traffic as you want. And if you can get an offer that's actually making money, you can basically drive a lot of traffic that way, literally in a single day. So just think about it. If you could somehow get Facebook ads to work, run at a profit, and not have to waste lots of time on it, what could you do? All right, what could you do? Well, first, you could build a list in the thousands, literally overnight. So if you don't have a list, you could easily build one that you could market to later. Or if you do have a list, you could basically grow it even more. And you could make money as an affiliate just by sending out a simple email whenever you want, basically to that new list of yours, without even the need to ever own a product of your own. So if you have a mailing list, you can send them any offer, and including affiliate offers. Or if you have your own offer, great, but you don't even have to have an offer. You can just mail it as an affiliate and make money off that list as well. Or again, if you knew how to run Facebook ads well, you could sell yourself as a high ticket expert and reach millions of potential prospects overnight and make thousands off of a single sale in almost any niche that you could think of for whatever service you want. Or you could manage Facebook ads for lots of other businesses and such with your new skills and charge thousands a month for even a single client, literally making more than most people do working 9 to 5 with barely working at all. So with a single client, in some cases, you can make more than even a full-time job can and work, a fraction of the hours, literally a tiny fraction of the hours right there. That's 3 ways that you could profit right there. Building a list as an affiliate, becoming an expert, selling Facebook ad management. I mean, 3 ways right there. There's more, but those are 3 of the big ways right there. And that's precisely what I've done and more with the help of Facebook ads. I've actually built a mailing list of over 2,941,205 leads in a niche that I was previously never in. So almost 3 million leads in a niche that I was previously never in. And in fact, it's probably actually closer to 3 million leads right now, because I actually looked up the numbers, maybe like a week ago. It's actually growing every day. So probably even closer to 3 mil right now. And it was, again, in a niche that I was previously never in. So again, over 2.9 million leads. And here's just a few screenshots right there, showing that. Here's one of the ad accounts where it shows on the top left side, close to 1.2 million spent for close to 900,000 leads and close to 67,000 sales right there. Here's another one. You see on the lower right, again, lots of more leads and sales there and whatnot. And again, these were in niches that previously I didn't have any prior experience in. So, or I should say, at least most of the niches that I've been in here, I've never had any like prior experience in, especially that one where we have close to 3 million leads. That was one that we basically built up from scratch. Here's proof right here showing US leads for 51 cents, and that's not even the best actual campaign we've had. And these are like super high quality US leads. If you go outside the States, you could get leads for, in some cases, pennies. In the US, we've gotten them for as low as like less than basically a quarter. But this was in a niche where previously in a mastermind that I was in, they previously said, hey, the norm is like the $5 to $8 range, but if you could get leads for like $3, you'd be really awesome. So when we were able to get leads at a tiny fraction of that, again, insanely awesome right there. Here's another ad with over 112,000 leads and insane conversions. And it's actually a trick that will actually teach you in the actual course that you'll get for free. So right here you see just shy of 117,000 clicks and about 112,000 leads. All right, and so some of you are probably thinking like, whoa, that's crazy. That means that almost literally everyone that went actually to that page signed up, and it's through a special trick that we used to basically achieve that, which we'll share in the free training course. But this was, again, absolutely insane. That's one way to get a lot of super cheap leads. And we used it to basically sell, affiliate products at first, and later products, of our own, for one company that's currently doing over $1.2 million a month, which actually means over the course of a year, that's actually more than $14 million a year. And it's actually currently valued at $10 million. So if we were to sell it, that's what one of the estimates would be, that we get approximately 10 million for that right there. So pretty good business, very good, essentially profit there, doing really well. And again, built from scratch because of Facebook. One of our, affiliate accounts here has earned over $800,000 in affiliate commissions. And again, a large amount of that is as a result of us being able to kind of build this list up with Facebook and such. So what's really awesome is that you don't necessarily have to make the sale itself off of Facebook. So if you can build a list off of it, you don't have to make the sale on day one. Again, we mail this list every single day, and there's leads that have been on that for literally years, and we're making sales off of leads that we literally got years ago, and that can basically add up to a lot of money. Here's another affiliate account with over $250,000 in a single month, right here. Again, we have several different accounts, several different affiliate accounts from different networks and stuff on top of our own accounts as well that we sell stuff to. And I've also used Facebook marketing to help sell my high-end products and services in other niches to grow multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses. Here's some big ticket earnings from just over a period of a couple days. You see lots of $1,000 sales right there. And I've even also used my Facebook marketing expertise to land Facebook consulting gigs that can basically pay anywhere from $5,000 to $9,000 per month just for consulting. That's not necessarily even running those ads. That's just helping basically consult with their Facebook ads and stuff. And here's a screenshot of 3 different wires that we received right there of $5,000 up to $9,000 just for basic monthly Facebook ad consulting and stuff. Because when you know what you're doing, even a handful of tips or a handful of insights can be worth a lot of money, and you'll see exactly why in just a bit with some other examples that I'll basically talk about. So you could say that I'm a little biased basically towards running Facebook ads because I profited so much from it over the years. But wait, you're probably thinking that this is great for me, but how does this apply to you, right? Well, the pessimists amongst you are probably thinking that's great for you, but it never worked for me. Don't worry, we've all thought like that. We've all been there. We've all been skeptics, and that's perfectly fine. In fact, let me ask you a question. How many of you are thinking of that right now? If you're currently thinking about that, if you could type in a 5, if you think, okay, that's really great for you, Brian, but I could never do that, doesn't apply, won't work for me, you have skills that I maybe don't have or can't learn. If you think that is the case, if you could type in a 5, be completely honest. Okay, it won't hurt my feelings, at least not that much. So be completely honest, perfectly okay. All right, perfectly good and healthy to have some skeptics there. But I want you guys to make a promise right now to yourself as well as to me. I want you to hold back that thought and the criticism for just 1 minute, okay? So I want you to hold back that thought that, hey, that might be good for you, but I can't possibly do that myself. I want you to hold back that thought just for a minute, okay? Deal? All right, lots of deals there. All right, good, good. So let's find something easy that we can all agree on, okay? All right. Can we all agree that if you had the power of running very profitable campaigns on Facebook, like me, that you too could do all that? So I'm saying that if you could run very profitable campaigns on Facebook, would you agree that you could do all the things that I said in terms of like building a list that you could sell affiliate stuff to, selling yourself as an expert, whether it be a coach or anything, or selling Facebook ad management? So if you had the skills to do all that, or if you basically could do all that, so we're not saying if you could learn it, but we're saying if you automatically had those skills, would you agree that you could do, those three things, or at least one of those three things? If so, if you could basically type in a 6. All right, seeing lots and lots of 6s. So that's a good thing, because again, I said if you could do that, do you agree that you could do those other things? So if you could run Facebook ads at a profit, would you agree that those three things are huge opportunities out there for you? Okay, if so, you type in a 6. All right, lots and lots more. Okay, good, good. So since we're all likely to basically agree to that right there, let me show you how I basically cheat on my Facebook ads to get those results. And don't worry, what I'm about to show you can be used for free to start with. So I'm not even selling you info, or tools on how to do this or anything like that. So nothing you have to pay for right here. After having a super hard time running Facebook ads because it involved a lot of work, a lot of trial and error, a lot of money, I had my very, very top programming team develop a powerful tool to automatically analyze, manage, and run my Facebook ads for me while basically providing me some crazy insights. And that actually brings us to the new automated ads. So automated ads is a super smart and automated way to not only basically analyze your ads, but to also run and manage your ads on complete autopilot using several proven methods. So first, you can easily analyze your numbers in seconds. This is a big thing. So whether you have a brand new ad or you have a really old ad, you can even look up stuff in the past. Or if you have like a client's ad, you can look up stuff in the past as well. You can quickly see a bunch of numbers. Here's some to start with. Like right here, we can quickly see, if men or women are better, which age range, is better, what the cost per sale or the cost per lead is. So like right here, we see, hey, it looks like in this case, younger men cost, around only $8 a sale, which is very, very good. And kind of like middle-aged to older men at 45 to 54 are also pretty cheap right there at less than $11, compared to basically the essentially the 25 to 34 range where they're $16.50, or some women that are up to $19. That's a pretty big savings right there. So instead of like wasting money on the buyers that are $19, we could focus on those that are like $8 to $10 or so right there. So pretty big savings right there. About half off basically. So half off the price to acquire a buyer. You can also find the cheapest days, the cheapest times, age, gender, and so forth. So right here, we see that, hey, for whatever reason, it looks like in the wee hours of the morning or the late hours of night, depending upon what you would call it, from midnight to 6 in the morning, it's pretty cheap. It's about $10.50 per sale. But in the late evening or night, from like 9 at night to midnight, it's over $16 a sale. So from basically $10.50 to over $16, that's a pretty big difference. That's about, the math in my head is about 40% off, or basically close to. It's over a third off right there. So pretty big chunk right there. And that's after, we've done some optimizing and all that as well. So basically prior, it would be even, more of a difference. But right here, you see, hey, if we really wanted to limit our budget and only focus on the best of the best times, we could do that. And you'll see on the bottom, it also will analyze the days and stuff. So it might be that, hey, Thursdays are the cheapest day, and if we do Thursdays from midnight to 6 a.m., we could get the cheapest of the cheap sales or the cheapest of the cheap leads if that's what you wanted there. You also get an easy summary where you can spot the best targets. For instance, it will basically tell you stuff like if men or women are better, what the age range is, where you should basically target them, what ad positions are doing better, what locations are doing better. In this case, I basically targeted the US, so it will basically tell me what states are better. If you were to target, basically other countries, it would basically tell you what essentially countries or provinces within those are best right there. And it also will basically give us a breakdown of that in leads versus basically purchases. So at basically the top is the leads, and we see, hey, women between the ages of 25 and 34 are the cheapest leads, but women between the age of 55 and 64 are the cheapest sales. So if you're interested in only making sales, we'd want to focus on the older women. If we were interested only in building a list, we might want to focus on kind of like the younger women. And then it also says like which of the ad positions are better for buyers or leads. So we get a complete overview quickly and easily. You can also search any dates you want by account, by the campaign, by the ad set, or the ad. And note here, the number of leads in this time right here. I mean, literally, you're seeing tens of thousands of leads in total here. Like just between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. in this one account, we have close to basically essentially 10,000 leads. Between the hours of 6 a.m. and 9 a.m., we have approximately 20,000 leads. So, in total right there, that's probably over 100,000 leads right there. So you can see we're actually doing what we're saying. It's not like I'm showing you numbers like, hey, I got 5 leads, and my best lead is only this much right here, and my cheapest sale on one sale on a $5 budget. There's a lot of guys I know show numbers like that, like they have a $5 budget, and they get like one basically cheap lead or one sale, and they show that off as their proof. Well, I'm showing you numbers based on literally in some cases millions of leads, and this shot right here probably over 100,000 leads right there, just in this time frame right here on one of the smaller accounts. And again, really awesome cost per sales. That's one where I think we make over time, I think it's worth like something like $50 or $60. So our cost per sale of less than 13 is quite good right there, and that's not even including the value of those leads, which are worth significantly more. And note on this screenshot how we have some super cheap sales on a finely tuned account. So in another account right here, you can see that we can get very cheap sales when we finally basically tune this account, which we've basically done automatically, and you can actually do as well using the software. And you see right here the average cost per sale on the far right side, less than $3.50. That's insane, and that's again based upon a lot of sales. So if you basically add the sales up right there, that's probably about I don't know, maybe 3,000 to 4,000 sales is basically my quick math right there in total. So that's $3.50 per sale. I guarantee you anyone else that shows proof like this, if they have like a cheap sale, it's like one day they have a single cheap sale on a $5 budget, and they show it off as though they know what they're talking about. No, this is over the course of literally thousands and thousands of sales right here. You see that we obviously know what we're doing to get these sales super cheap. In fact, our sales are actually cheaper than a lot of people pay for leads. And these are all US based right here. And you see a breakdown, as well, again, as I said, the day and the times and all that stuff right there. We also allow you to spot basically easy trends and performance and stuff with graphs. So you can sort by, the number of sales, or basically the cost per sales, or the number of leads, the cost per leads right here. I have basically the cost per sales right there. And what you'll see, I know it looks like a bunch of squiggly lines all over, but what you'll see, what's super important, you see how on average they tend to stay on this account right here, or on this campaign I should say, they tend to stay roughly in a similar kind of straight line. Like they don't deviate too much, but what you'll see, you'll say, hey, what about those 5 or 6 spikes or so that you occasionally see right there? Well, what's really key there is notice how when it spikes up, what happens? You guys see it? It comes straight down. Okay. Now, that's because when we can manage these ads on autopilot, it can detect when basically the costs go high or something doesn't go as ideal, and it can automatically help kind of either eliminate those or fix those to go back down. So that's why right here you see it kind of basically trending down in a similar line where nothing ever gets too crazy. And when one of the ads does get bad, it immediately does something to help bring that down right there. You can also choose to advertise on the most basically profitable days and times as well. So we have another feature in the tool right here that let's say it said, hey, the most profitable times or days were, let's say it was Thursday from midnight to 6 a.m. or whatever it might be. Or let's say it was from midnight to 3 a.m. and then maybe 6 a.m. to 8:30 or so, or whatever it might be. You can actually choose any days and any times to have stop and start times, or can automatically start and stop, any day or any times that you want, all on autopilot, so you can focus on only the best of the best days and the best of the best times. This is especially important if you have like a smaller budget, and let's say you don't want to spend thousands of dollars a day, and you only want to spend $5 or $10 a day. In a case like that, you'd only want the cheapest of the cheap sales or leads, right? Because it's it's not like you're spending enough to use up all the traffic, so you might as well focus on the cheapest of the cheap, which is what this can help with right there. And on top of that, you can also manage your ads on complete autopilot using proven expert models. So we have a variety of different models built in to the software right here, and all you have to do is basically click on the clone button and then basically type in what budget or what cost you want per lead or per sale, because everyone might if you're selling $1,000 product, it might be completely different than if you're selling a $10 product. So you basically type in that stuff, and then you pick what ad account or what essentially campaign or whatnot you want to run it with, and that's it. So super easy. It can do stuff like manage your ads to make sure nothing crazy happens or eliminate stuff that isn't working. You can also choose another one to have it automatically grow, essentially the good ones. So if you want to basically grow a business, you can do all that super easy. And we have super easy training to literally walk you through that right there. So that's an extra feature that we have right there. And for more advanced users, we also have super easy, basically point and click editing of pre-existing rules. So if you want to make your own rule, or if you want to basically tweak one of our expert rules that we have, that's perfectly fine as well. You can easily do that inside of there as well. And there's super easy step-by-step training and all that as well. So all this and more is, again, with super easy training. And not only is it on how to use automated ads, but how to start advertising on Facebook, even from scratch, with step-by-step instructions. And I want to pause my screen just for a second to show what I mean by how easy this can be right here and what kind of instructions you can get right there. So first off, you should see my screen right now. First off, we have a super easy walkthrough right here that walks through all the software. It's about 17 minutes long. So in less than basically 20 minutes, you could get going with the software right there, walks through everything. And there's a special extra one if you're just interested in basically day partying, which is where you limit it by basically time or century day. That's about a 5-minute century training right there. And what's really neat is that we have several additional trainings as well, like, ones that basically talk about different essentially kinds of ads and what good ad strategies and ads are, how to build a list very, very cheaply, how to get cheap sales, all this stuff right there. Another training on how to manage ads in Autopilot and how to get basically clients to pay you top dollar. Another one right here, which is basically tips and essentially tricks on how to make ads and ad creatives and all that stuff that we learned after spending, 7 figures on ads. Including methods of how to get leads and sales for a fraction of the price of others, as well as some extra free stuff like free software to help you set the stuff up, some free graphic templates, some free, a bunch of basically graphic templates for different kinds of offers. Like if you're doing like stuff to get super, super cheap leads, we have some for that. If you're doing like a free plus shipping offer, or a normal free offer, or basically some kind of coaching, we have all sorts of different essentially essentially templates and stuff for that right there. Then we have another training on how to essentially double sales or more without any extra traffic, and how you can really scale a business, and some free software to help with that as well. So some extra software for free, but you'll also see, if you're brand new, we have a special A to Z course right here. So you can click here, or at the very, very bottom, it's there as well. And you'll go to here, and we had a helper of ours. That's not myself, Sean. That's the guy that we had especially kind of step by step, if you're brand new, how to literally do like everything, like step by step, minute by minute right there. Very, very awesome course right here. And literally, like, all of the videos here are, usually anywhere from like a minute to several minutes long or so, and it's like step by step. So like, step 1 and 2 is like basically an intro, how to make a Facebook account if you're brand new, how to make an ad, a page, how to add extra accounts, how to work on the page, how to make a banner, how to add a banner, how to change your Facebook profile, how to add like visuals and ads and stuff, how to set up a page, how to add call to action buttons, how to different essentially types of ads and goals, how to set up your initial ad, how to basically target those, how to do different kinds of placements and what they all mean, how to set up a Facebook pixel, differences in basically types of traffic, and like literally like everything that you could possibly need, how to make like a lookalike, how to do stuff with the pixels, how to retarget, how to set up the software to help with that. I mean, literally step by step. So if you're brand new, you literally only have to watch like basically a couple minutes at a time to go through every step. So you literally can't get lost. And that's if you're brand new and have never even set up a Facebook account at all. Now, if you're more experienced, you can like either jump ahead on that, or you can go straight to this walkthrough right here with some of the more advanced basically tips and tricks and stuff right here. So super, super easy, all there for you. So I'm going to pause as I go back to the screen. All right. So we've already talked about how if you had the power to run Facebook ads well, you'd be able to build a list to sell affiliate products to promote yourself as an expert, like if you want to be a coach or anything like that, to sell Facebook ad management to lots of others, even in some cases for thousands of dollars a month, and more. And you can have all that power and more easily with automated ads. So you have the power to, if you want to build a list very, very quickly and easily, we have the training and also the templates on how to do that, and the automation with the software on how to do that. If you want to have yourself be an expert, we have the training and the software to help with that. If you want to sell Facebook ad management, again, something as easy as analyzing basically a prospect's account, you can do in less than a minute with the software right here, and you'll seem like a freaking expert. And just by basically telling them where they should focus their ad spend and stuff like that, it'll be well worth it to a lot of people. Because again, there's guys that literally you can save like 3/4 of their ad spend or more in some cases just by analyzing their stuff with our ads. And by running it on complete autopilot, you basically can eliminate someone's job of like up to $9,000 a month. You can virtually eliminate, that basically person's job. And that's what makes it super awesome, because you can basically do it yourself and no one even has to know that you're using software to help you do that. So here's just a few more examples of what automated ads has done for lots of others. So there was a business owner who was spending thousands a month on Facebook ads and was maybe breaking even at best. He wasn't quite sure. He knew he was about at that line. He might be losing a little, might be making a tinge, but it wasn't really working insanely well for him. But he was spending thousands of dollars each month, and he was spending about $50 to obtain a buyer that was barely worth it. So he thought that in the end, over like a lot of time, he might be breaking even, but he thought realistically, it's probably worth closer to $30. But over time, it might make a bit more, and he was spending $50 to basically get that. And so not really the best deal right there. Well, what he didn't know is that just like most Facebook advertisers who have had bad experiences, a bad Facebook ad can actually turn into a good one very, very easily. He asked me to basically analyze his ads for him, which I could literally do within seconds using automated ads. Upon further inspection, I saw that actually over 2/3 of their ad spend was actually targeting an age group that simply wasn't buying. So right there alone, of the $50, 33 was being wasted on just that. So of the $50 that they were spending to get a buyer, 33 of it was being wasted on the wrong age group. And only about 15% of their ad spend was actually going towards an ad placement with like desktop right side versus newsfeed and such, that actually was making most of the sales. So only about 15% of their ad spend was actually going basically towards a placement that was making most of all those sales. So that means if only 15% of their actual ad spend was going towards an ad placement making most of the sales, that means that $42.50 of the 50 was wasted on that. And 66% of that was also wasted on the wrong age group. So that means that only about essentially $2.50 of the $50 per sale spent was being spent wisely. I mean, mind-boggling that less than $3 was being spent wisely out of the 50. Can you imagine the savings? Even if you weren't able to basically cut it all down, let's say you got that down to basically $10, that'd be absolutely insane. So that $50 per $30 buyer loser ad that they were basically considering shutting off was actually a true winner if you eliminated most of that wasteful spending, because again, less than $3 of it was being wisely spent. So, and again, this happens all the time, where we see guys spending a lot of money but not spending it wisely. And basically, on top of helping analyze your ads, automated ads can also help automatically grow winners while basically killing off the losers, which will actually change a lot, which is why you need a manager or automated ads to help. Like, you might have an ad that's winning, that's actually doing really well, but it won't probably always be winning. That's why you need a manager. Like, eventually it might turn into a loser. And eventually, on top of that, a so-so one eventually might also turn into a winner. Like, there's all these variables that are super hard for a single person to basically monitor, which is why, a lot of places hire managers to manage all this stuff. And that's why our software is even better than that, because it can monitor it basically 24/7 and, make those adjustments, make those changes, look out for all that stuff for you on complete autopilot. Here's some other people saying, being their old ads. Eric Santos here says, the automated ads campaigns are beating my old ads, but I don't know why. So he was like saying, hey, I've used your software on some. He used our software on some of his campaigns, and then he managed stuff by hand himself on some others, and he found that ours were actually winning, and he didn't understand why, and he was trying to find out why that was. And the key basically is it doesn't matter why. The key is, again, is following certain rules and all that stuff. And again, you can't manage that stuff as well by hand as you can with software right here. So, like, just like when it finds that, hey, maybe older women or older men or middle-aged women or whatever, like whoever the best buyers or leads are, you don't have to understand why that is. The data speaks for itself, okay? So you can guess as to why, but there's a good chance your guess is probably wrong. And truthfully, it doesn't even matter. Like, I've had stuff where like, I've sold products I thought were basically geared towards like what I would call older kids basically, or younger adults. And in the end, in some cases, it'd be like those that were over 65 were the ones buying. And you could have your theories as to why. Maybe they're buying it as basically gifts for like the grandkids or something. But truthfully, it doesn't matter. The data is the data. If this is a better buyer, it's a better buyer. That's why when you basically take out the human errors that might make assumptions that are wrong and use purely driven data that our software can easily get and easily automate for you, you can get really awesome results. Here's one. Here's a person that got really awesome conversions on an ignored market through our software. And we actually got this as a forward, and it initially came from a gal that basically managed ads for a pretty big name. So she was basically an ad manager for basically a pretty big place. And they said, hey, just wanted to let you know that the automated ads product is the shit because I hate reading directions. I haven't even done that yet, and they, blah, blah, blah. And after that, they woke up this morning and have a 50% click to conversion on their ads, and their best split test is getting 0.93 conversions on a market that they've been totally ignoring. So again, huge right here. Again, stuff that literally overnight they're seeing results with it. Here's one. Got their first sale through automated ads while also spending less. So Henrietta says here, hey, automated ads just gave me a sale, the first through AA, yay, and compared to my own ad, the optimized ad has used less money this day. Just wanted to share this news with you. So automated ads lets you automatically analyze your ads using the advanced artificial intelligence to see where money is being left on the table. Instantly select from one of several pre-existing proven rule sets, or modify or make your own from scratch if you want to run your ads on complete autopilot, all while maintaining as much control as you want. You also get advanced reporting to spot lots of trends on top of our quick analyzer that basically tells you exactly what's working and what's not, whether it be certain items, certain kinds of targeting, certain times. I mean, all that stuff, it will analyze and tell you all that. So how fast can you get started? You can sign up through a special link that you'll see shortly here. You can learn everything you need to know about using automated ads in under basically 20 minutes. It's that easy, whether you're brand new or advanced. But wait, I know what you're thinking now. You're thinking, stop it, Brian. This is going to cost a fortune, and even though it could help me, I either basically can't, afford it or don't want to risk my money. Well, we hear you, and that's why you can actually get it right now, and you can actually try it out for free. See, I'm actually keeping my promise I said at the start that you won't have to pay a cent. So hopefully you're back to being calmed down now. And on top of that, even if you're brand new and never ran any Facebook ads before, we have you covered, as well with a completely free step-by-step course for just that. And I'll basically talk more on that a little later. In fact, you saw that right there. It's all step-by-step there. So it has the beginner stuff as well as advanced stuff, as well as extra basically tips and tricks and resources and templates and all that right there. But if you're brand new, we have the step-by-step stuff to get you started. Even if you've never, made a Facebook account, we cover all that. Super easy. And on top of all that, we have really, really top-notch support as well. So whenever you need help, our world-class support team is ready and here to help you. They'll always get back to you in 1 day or less. Usually it's within like a half hour or less, assuming that it's not like 3 in the morning, because they're, US based. So again, if you have a question, they'll not only get back to you, they'll make sure that it gets answered and it gets answered well. So who should use automated ads? Well, people who want to build a list overnight and sell, affiliate products, people who want to easily reach prospects to sell their expertise to, people who want to manage Facebook ads for other businesses and charge top dollar, even up to thousands a month for a single client, or just basically people who just like signing up for stuff because it's free. Now, you're actually getting in for free because of a special deal we have going on right now, as we want to give you, a complete edge over everyone else. So you'll have a huge edge over everyone else out there. So right now only, you can not only get in for a free 30-day trial, but you'll also get complete access to a $997 Facebook ads A to Z, complete training course with ad templates, other free software and other free resources, and so on, all that for free. So you can keep all that for free, won't cost you a cent. And if you decide to stay, we'll also give you a 66% off discount of our regular price and lock you in at that rate for as long as you stay. Normally, our lowest tier for, on limited accounts, which you'll get on the special deal right here, would be about $300 per month. But not only will you get in for the free trial, but if you decide to stay, you'll get actually $200 off. That's over 66% off for only $97 per month for up to essentially $10,000 a month of ad spend. So we have a variety of different tiers. Most of you, probably 95 to 98% of you, will never spend over basically the 10,000 mark. So you'll be basically at this price right here. But there's occasionally people that might spend 100,000 a month. There's some that spend even let's say $1 million a month or so. In a case like that, we have an explanation of the tiers on a link that you'll see soon. But the rule of thumb is it will always be less than 1% of the ad spend. So a tiny fraction of the ad spend will be your total costs. And if you had to hire a manager, you'd be spending many times more than what you would by using the software right here. And the software would be doing a better job and working around the clock. So to get into automated ads completely for free, to get a free 30-day trial, and then only $97 per month after that for the first tier, you have to go to this link that you see right here, right now, and it's automatedads.com/freebie. Again, that's automatedads.com/freebie right now to jump on this offer and really take advantage of all that right here. But on top of that, you'll also get a variety of free bonuses. So free bonus number one, you get a free upgrade into the Automated Ads Pro account. That's approximately a $2,000 value right there. You can use automated ads to manage multiple Facebook ad accounts with unlimited essentially campaigns, ad sets, and ads. So if you have multiple ad accounts of your own, or if you want to use them for basically other businesses, or if you manage other businesses, or even if you want to basically analyze, let's say, a prospect's ad account, you can do all that. That is completely for free. Normally, to be able to actually do that, you'd be spending about 3 times as much, or have an upgrade that you'd actually pay approximately $2,000 to get. So you get all that included for free. So with managing Facebook ad accounts, usually the typical rates are usually anywhere from about $1,000 a month for a small mom and pop business up to over $9,000 per month for larger businesses. Using automated ads, you can manage these on complete autopilot at no additional cost as part of your membership. So Facebook has 8 million businesses now running ads. They all want better results, lower cost ads with more leads and more sales. And on top of that, with over 100 million businesses worldwide, about 92 million businesses are not yet advertising on Facebook, but they should be. So both of those are basically prime markets for you to go after here if you want to manage ads for other people. Free bonus number 2, you get free future upgrades. It's about $1,000 value right there. So we're in the middle of rolling out some huge updates in the next month or two, which will be worth a fortune, but you all will actually get them for free. In addition, if there's features or basically updates that you'd like to see, let us know, and we'll likely make it happen if at all possible. Bonus number 3, you get the discounted membership rate locked in for life. Now, because you're among the first to get in right here, because you have early access here and a special trial deal here, and you'll help us grow the brand and all that, we'll lock in your low discounted rate for life as a charter member. No matter how many awesome upgrades or features we add, no matter how much we charge other people in the future, you'll be guaranteed to basically keep your low rate as long as you choose to remain a user of automated ads. But you're free to, of course, leave at any time that you want. So there's no contract or anything like that. You can leave at any point in time, but you'll be locked in at your special rate. So you'll never have a raised rate or anything like that than what you see right here, right now. Bonus number 4, you get the private automated ads training. Here's the secret training number 1. You'll get the 4 main ad methods and how best to exploit each of them, whether it be you're looking to get basically cheap leads or cheap sales or build a list or make money as an affiliate. You'll get all the different strategies that we have and how best to exploit each one. There's some that you've probably never even heard of that can work insanely well. Secret training number 2, how to set up Facebook ad management deals with businesses and get paid monthly starting at about $1,000 per month. So we'll kind of walk you through how to basically do this, where to find clients, how to basically make those sales, all that stuff right there. Secret training number 3, a behind the scenes look at what ads work best and why, as well as free templates, which is a $497 value alone that you'll receive to modify as you wish for your own ads. Secret training number 4, advanced tips and methods to basically double or more your revenue without spending a penny more on your ads, as well as free software, and that's a $297 value alone right there to help you do it as well. So there's actually more than just one free software. There's a variety of free software and free resources that we actually include with all this when we basically give you the tips and all that as well, and we give you the training. That's all included for free. So that's right, you get free ad templates and free software on top of what you get right now for free as well. So you heard that right. During actually a couple of the trainings, we'll be releasing free ad templates and software to help basically plan and grow your business. You can get those right now on day 1, worth many, many times what just a month of automated ads would normally be. But wait, what if you're brand new with zero experience with anything Facebook advertising related? Free bonus number 4, you'll get the complete A to Z training on Facebook advertising. This is $997 value right here. If you're brand new to Facebook advertising or even to Facebook, no worries. We're including a step-by-step video series that basically quickly and easily details each step on everything you need to do, from beginner stuff like setting up an ad account to intermediate stuff like how to set up a pixel to basically track stuff, to advanced stuff like advanced basically ad tricks and such. Videos are short and sweet and basically to the point for each step to make it truly super, super easy. You can't mess up. And you also get this as a free 30-day trial. You get access to the software and everything. It's absolutely free for an entire month. You can use automated ads for the next 30 days. And if you're not happy for any reason at all, simply notify us to instantly get essentially canceled. No worries at all. You can even cancel yourself. Super, super easy. Plus, you'll also get a deeply discounted rate of 66% off if you decide to stay as a charter member. And again, just for signing up for free right now, you'll actually get our $1,000 Facebook ads A to Z training course for free. Even if you decide not to continue, you not only won't be charged a cent ever, but you'll be able to keep the entire course at no cost. So again, you'll be able to keep the entire course at no cost. You can keep all the training, all the advanced training videos, everything right there, all the extra free software, all the resources, all that you get to keep just for trying this out for free. So literally you won't have to pay a penny. So for the automated ads charter member deal for a free 30-day trial, then only $97 per month, which is $200 off after that for basically tier one, you want to go to this link that you see right here, automatedads.com/freebie. Again, that's automatedads.com/freebie. Right now, it's a free trial valid right here, right now, to grab all this. And again, it's a crazy free trial guarantee. Not only is this 100% free for 30 days during this trial, but we're literally bribing you with a crazy guarantee. You'll be able to get our $997 Facebook advertising course for free and our advanced tips and tricks to Facebook ads webinar series for free. From day one, you'll get access to all that. Even if you sign up and cancel the next day, literally, you can sign up and cancel the next day, and you literally get to keep all that for free, okay? All that. Can't get any better than that right here. But you have to go to this link that you see right here, automatedads.com/freebie right now to get your free 30-day trial. You get the course for free on the A to Z. You get the advanced training webinar series, which is recorded. You can watch it anytime. That's available for free as well, right on day one. You get the extra software bonuses for free. There's literally free software to help you set up, run, and plan your business and all that stuff right there. It's free and included. Mentioned in the bonus training, you get all that for free. You get the ad templates for free. You get the ad methods and strategies and all that for free as well. So again, all that you can keep for free just for basically trying it out right there. You can be up and running in less than basically 20 minutes. We have an easy walkthrough. It's about 17 minutes long. Super, super easy. You can walk through everything, be up and running in less than basically 20 minutes. Or of course, you can feel free to take your time as well and just go through the course as well. Super easy. If you're brand new, you can go through the step by step. Then we're literally like step one, you watch a video for like a minute or two, then do that step. Step two, watch a video for like a minute or basically 2 or 3, and then do that step. I mean, literally you can't mess this up. It's literally step by step right there. And if by chance, you have any questions or, you get lost or anything like that, we have a full support team to help you out as well. They'll always get back to you in 1 business day or less, usually within like a half hour to like an hour. They're super, super quick, and they make sure to not just get back to you, but to actually answer the questions that you have and make sure you're basically taken care of. So you can get into Automate Ads right now for the free 30-day trial. Then it's only $97 a month. That's actually 66% off. So basically $200 off, and that includes the unlimited ad accounts of yours and of your prospects and of other businesses that you manage. Normally, to actually upgrade to that alone, you'd have to spend about $300 a month or upgrade for basically a couple $1,000s more. So huge bonus right there. And again, you get all that for free, and you're locked in at the special rate. You can easily cancel anytime. You can either email us or you can basically cancel it yourself. We have a super easy link to do all that. So super easy to cancel yourself or just reach out and ask us. That's perfectly fine as well. Super easy, and you get to keep all the bonuses and everything just for basically trying it out. But you have to make sure you go to this link you see right here, automateads.com/freebie. And you can also keep in mind that this is all web-based software, so it works on a Mac as well as Windows. So as long as you can get online and access the site, you're perfectly fine. And it runs around the clock for you if you use it to basically manage your ads. You don't even have to be around. You don't have to have it essentially turned on. It can be working for you in the background the entire time. Super easy. and we have easy training on that. Or if you want to use it not to manage your stuff, but just to basically analyze stuff, or to do day parting where you have it run on certain days or times, you can certainly use it to do that instead or on top of. Super easy to use all that. Literally can have that up and running in a matter of minutes. Insanely easy, insanely insightful, and really an awesome tool that's helped me tremendously with our own ads. And really, again, when you consider that you'll have the power to, with Facebook ads, to quickly and easily generate a list even overnight to sell even stuff as an affiliate without even having your own product. Huge asset right there. And we'll show you, the actual tricks of how we got super cheap leads, even leads for as low as like a quarter. The norm was more around like basically 50-cent range for US based leads right there. If you're going international, it'd be like a matter of pennies. Super easy trick. We give you the templates on that. We give you the training on that, and in the bonus series. That alone is worth many times the normal price of all this stuff right here. Or if you want to sell yourself as an expert, whether you want to sell yourself as an expert in basically coaching or whatever, we have specific training on how to help with that. We have rules to help with that. You can manage all that stuff. You can get access to literally millions of prospects overnight. Or if you want to sell your new expertise with Facebook and be a Facebook ad manager for basically others, you can do so. You can even use the software to help you do all that stuff. So you barely have to even be present. And again, you can make more off a single client than what a lot of people make on a full-time job. And literally, you can spend less than like 1 hour a week doing this stuff or looking over anything. I mean, there's sometimes you don't even have to spend any time, and you can just let the software basically do its job right there. So we talked about all three of those and more, and you get access to all that in the bonus training. Even if you're brand new, we have the bonus training to walk you through all that stuff step by step. If you're experienced and you already spend tons of money on Facebook ads, again, you'd be insane not to also jump on board, because even though you could skip basically the A to Z training stuff, within a matter of minutes, you could use the analyzer tool and see, what you're missing and what could be making you a ton more. And you can analyze your ads and sleep well at night, knowing that you can manage your ads well. You can have them grow very easily. You can have it, make sure you're never, wasting tons and tons of money all on autopilot, and it can make a world of difference for you as well. So whether you're brand new or whether you're super experienced, this is a deal that you want to jump on right now, and it is completely free to jump on and get access to all that. Even if you cancel the next day, you get to keep all the bonuses and everything right now. I mean, literally, we have thousands of dollars alone in bonuses that you get to keep for free, just for trying this out for free. It literally can't be a better deal than this right here, right now. So I encourage you to jump on this right here, right now, by basically going to automateads.com/freebie. So with that, I'll see if we have any basically questions or whatnot. So I'll just pause the screen as I see what questions people are asking here. All right. All right. It's kind of funny. I see a handful of people asking if this will cost thousands of dollars. And I was completely true from what I said at the start. You can actually get started right now for free. So won't have to spend thousands of dollars. Of course, if you want to give me thousands of dollars, I'll be glad to give you the same free access. Okay. Yeah, so there's a couple questions here asking if this is easy for beginners. So we specifically made the A to Z course for beginners. So literally, even if you've never had a Facebook account ever, it will say, hey, this is how you make it. Go here, click here, do this, click here. And it's broken down step by step. Like, I hate videos that are like a couple hours long and you have to like pause every second. So these are done like step by step, where each one's like basically anywhere from like a minute to several minutes long. So it's like super easy to follow. And at any point in time, you can like, go through a few steps and then stop and have dinner or do whatever you might want to do, and then go back and do the next steps whenever. So again, super easy right there. And as you basically learn more, we have more advanced stuff as well. But yeah, we have the A to Z training to make it super easy if you're brand new. Then we also have, advanced bonus stuff if you're like advanced and want to do like fancy ad tricks or fancy methods to save a lot on like basically lead costs and sales costs and all that. We have all that right there. All right. So someone asked here if it's basically proof that the stuff works, like cheap leads and sales. Hopefully, if you're on the call earlier, you saw me actually go through lots of our actual accounts where you literally saw hundreds of thousands of leads, a lot of them super, super cheap, tons and tons and tons of sales, a lot of them super, super cheap. So tons of proof right there, including literally millions of dollars made right there on top of that. All right, there's questions here like what if they're basically building a list and they don't know what certain affiliate offers are? You are overthinking it. Okay, you're way overthinking it. If you're saying you don't know how to find an affiliate offer, here's what you do. Okay, super easy. Think of any niche that you want to build a list in, any niche at all. I don't care what. Go to Google. Basically type the name of the niche followed by affiliate or affiliate offer. You'll find probably dozens to hundreds of sites that you can be an affiliate for, and that's on top of like major networks like basically ClickBank or Amazon, which you can be an affiliate for either of those, and there's like thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of products on those as well, but super, super easy. And yes, we do actually cover some of that in the training as well, so don't even worry about that. Super easy. And yes, we actually do show some ads and stuff like that in the actual training. So so yes, when you sign up, you get all the training for free, and you actually get to see what some of the ads and what some of the methods look like. So when we talk about a certain method, we'll show you like what that page will look like, and we'll give you the actual template of that as well. So if we basically jump into all the different methods and stuff and all the different pages on this call, it'd be a super, super long call. That's why we have all that in basically training itself. And it's only fair that, again, if you want access to see some of the methods that we use and some of the templates that we use, I'm saying, hey, I'm willing to give this to you for free. All I'm asking is that you sign up for a free trial right now to check that out. So pretty fair deal right there. All right, this person asked, how much does it cost after the free trial? That was all mentioned. So again, it starts at just $97 per month. Most of you will like stay at that too. If you go from spending like basically $10,000 a month up to like $1 million a month, yeah, it does increase the cost, but that's all laid out on that link that you see with basically the different tiers. Like 95% of you or more will stay at basically tier 1, which will be just $97 per month right there, and that includes the bonuses of unlimited ad accounts of yours and of your prospects or other businesses that you manage. And the free trial is a 30-day one, so you have a whole month right there. And yes, you can definitely like it will upgrade you later. So like, let's say you spend like a few $1,000s now, but you want to like later basically go to like 100,000 a month. You can certainly do that. That's all fine. All right. Yes, in fact, we actually do have some actual training. There's a person here that says, what if they have a Facebook ad account that got suspended? What basically can I do there? Yeah, there's ways where you can actually get the stuff suspended that we actually do briefly cover some, and you can also reach out to our support and they can help with that. Usually like 9 times out of 10, people that have a suspended account, usually it's because you were advertising something that you shouldn't have. Facebook has like a lot of kind of strict rules on stuff. Sometimes they'll accidentally suspend an account. Like they have a rule that you can advertise for like a weapon, but sometimes they'll have bots that might like see something you sell and they might think it looks like a weapon. I had that once, and it's like super easy to actually get those on suspended if you know what to do right there. But yeah, we have training on some stuff there. All right. Someone says here, this is a real awesome offer. If only I had something to sell. Well, you don't have to have anything to sell at all, because again, two of the methods don't involve having anything of your own. So one is you can easily build a list even overnight and sell stuff as an affiliate. So you don't have to have any product at all. One of the businesses that we actually built up from scratch initially didn't have, any of the products that we sell now. We just did stuff as an affiliate to start with. And we still do a lot of stuff as an affiliate as well. The other one is you can sell Facebook ad management. Again, you don't have to have a product or service of your own to start with. So don't even worry about that right there. All right, and yes, to actually get the freebies and the bonuses, you have to actually go to this special link that you see right here, automateads.com/freebie. That link will actually give you the 30-day trial right there. Make sure you go there. It's a 30-day trial. We've done some trials in the past that were 14 days and didn't include the bonuses, but this one's a 30-day one and includes, all the bonuses and all that as well. All right. All right. The link is up on the screen. There's some saying they don't see a link on the screen. The link is right there on the screen. It should be the slide that it's basically paused on, which again is automateads.com/freebie, FREEBIE. Yes, this person says here that they just signed up, but they don't have a Facebook account yet. Is there help on that? Yes. If you go to the A to Z course, literally step 1 or step 2 is this is how you set up a Facebook ad account. So just watch, a few minutes of that and you're fine. And then you can go back and watch the walk through the software itself, and it can link that up for you. All right. There's a couple questions asking if this will help with in this niche or that niche or anything like that. Yes, yes, yes. It doesn't matter what the niche are, what the niches are. If you're running Facebook ads or you want to, and if you're not, you probably should be. It can help with that. I don't care if you're, I don't care if you're like an e-commerce site and you sell e-commerce stuff. I don't care if you sell web services. I don't care if you sell, basically coaching, or if you sell like an ebook or software, or if you're a lawyer or even a chiropractor or a landscaper or whatever, whatever. I see a bunch of you asking on like all sorts of different examples. It can help again in all that right there, because at the end of the day, you need leads, you need sales, and this can help in all that right there. So like let's say that you're basically a chiropractor. There's ways where you could easily build a list of people even in your local area, and using our software you can analyze and say, hey, what are basically the cheapest leads, or what are basically the cheapest sales or essentially clients, and what days and times are better, and then you can help run those ads on autopilot. You can help get the advanced analysis, all that stuff right there, and you can do the same for basically others. And yes, there is actual training on how to run the actual software. Of course, we have all that. There's also training on like how to sell it to basically other businesses and all that right there. And of course, we have our full support team as well. And yep, you can actually cancel at any point in time that you want. You can even cancel the same day or next day if you want to. Of course, I'd encourage you to actually try it and use it and whatnot. We won't have the freebie offer up indefinitely. So it is a very limited time deal right here for the 30-day trial, as well as all the bonuses and all the freebies. That's a limited time deal right here. So make sure you take advantage of that. All right, seeing lots of I'm ins right there. All right, good. And if you have any issues at all, there is also a super easy support that you can reach out to at any point in time, as well, with any questions you want. In fact, on the special link that you see right here at automatedads.com/freebie, if you scroll down to the very bottom, you'll see a support email that you can reach out to at any time. So, you know, if there's an issue or anything like that, or let's say you don't receive a login, or if you have a question, feel free to reach out at any point in time there. You should automatically receive a login and all that stuff within like a minute, or, you know, maybe a few tops. But if not, just feel free to reach out right there, and they'll gladly help you with that and get you all sorted out right there. All right, so with that, we will wrap this up right here. All right, there's basically a couple questions here on if we'll help with basically ads and ad copies. So we actually have actual training that gives you, you know, some actual templates on how to do some ads, on what to write and what to say where. Of course, every ad and every niche is different, but we give you some templates to basically follow as like a rough, you know, essentially draft or a rough idea. And then on, you know, on top of that, we also give you resources on how to make basically ads for free very quickly and easily. In fact, there's one resource that we basically talk about in the training, that you can make ads, or I should say, you know, add basically graphics for basically anywhere from free to like $1 or you know, a couple dollars. Most of them are free, but if you want to do some other advanced stuff, it's like $1 or $2. So like, yeah, we have all that included for free right there. All right, there's a couple questions here on how much it costs to run ads. It doesn't have to be much. I mean, you can start for as little as like $5 a day. It's not like you have to run it every day or anything like that. There's also ones where you can start small, where like, you know, you maybe try to build a list or something like that, and you can, there's tips and tricks that we basically talk about where you can make some of that money back, in some cases all or more, on day one. So it's not like you even have to take a loss or anything like that. And of course, using the software, you can also be an agency and literally spend, or and like literally charge hundreds to even thousands of dollars a month to manage ads for other people, that the software can help do all this stuff right there. So I encourage you to, again, go through the training. Don't overthink stuff. Go through the training, and you guys will be perfectly fine right there. So with that, if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. We have an email link on the very bottom of that special link that you guys see right now, which is at automatedads.com/freebie. So make sure you go there, scroll down to the very bottom with a support link if you have any questions at all. Thanks for all of you that have signed up right now. Again, it's completely free, crazy awesome deal right here. If you have any questions at all, again, feel free to reach out to us and you know, basically ask. And yeah, and if you know, if you're brand new, make sure you go to the A to Z training, so that that can really help, kind of the step by step. If you're a bit more advanced, you can go to basically the bonus walkthroughs and stuff and the bonus trainings. But again, all that there is for you, you know, on top of a walkthrough on how to use the software and all the features and all that as well. So with that, hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and we'll talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Thanks.